Доброго дня. Good afternoon, dear Commission members and dear listeners of our official meeting of the Selection Commission on Conduct of the Competition for filling in positions of the head and deputy head of the Service of Disciplinary Inspectors and Disciplinary Inspectors. I'm Reda Moljene, the chair of the Commission, and today I'm going to chair this meeting as it is required by the law of Ukraine on the High Council of Justice, which governs the work of the Commission. The announcement about this official meeting was published at the website of the High Council of Justice last week, and now the meeting is broadcasted live and at the website of the High Council of Justice. First of all, let's check the quorum of the meeting, and as I can see, all 6 Commission members are present, so Yulia Bokova is here, Olena Kovby is present, Olha Popikova, John Ehrlich, and Pavel Zhelinchik. So the official meeting can be opened and we can proceed with the agenda. So the agenda of the meeting that I'm suggesting is the following. First item is the termination of participation of candidates in the competition due to non-compliance with the integrity criterion. The second item, approval of the list of winners of the competition for the position of the deputy head of the Service of Disciplinary Inspectors. Third item, approval of the list of winners of the competition for the positions of the disciplinary inspectors. And the fourth item of the agenda is the amendment of the rules of the competition. Are there any suggestions, comments, or proposals from the side of Commission members? No?
No.
Thank you. So the agenda can be approved and we can proceed with the first item of our agenda. Termination of the participation of candidates in the competition due to non-compliance with the integrity criterion. First of all, I would like to thank the civil society for its huge contribution to the competition by providing background information on candidates. The Commission carefully verified and analyzed the available information, and also we submitted some written questions for candidates and got their responses, and those responses were also analyzed accordingly. Due to the limited time of our interviews, only pending issues on integrity were discussed during interviews. And based on our deliberations, I am putting on a vote a decision to establish non-compliance of the candidate Pavlo Yaremko with the integrity criterion. Let's proceed with the voting. Yulia Bokova.
Голосую за.
Olena Kovby.
Я голосую за.
I vote for. I vote for.
I vote for.
Pavel Zhelinchik.
I vote for.
I'm Reda Moljene.
Я Реда Мольєне, також голосую за. Рішення прийняло про припинення участі кандидата Павло Яремко через невідповідність критерію доброчесності. Зараз
Second item, and first of all, I would like to overview our work, and in the course of 2 last weeks, we conducted 44 interviews with candidates for the positions of disciplinary inspectors and the deputy head of the service. The competition was very complex and challenging, first of all, of course, for our candidates and also for the Commission. We had an ambitious goal to provide for a transparent, objective, merit-based selection of the best professionals for these positions. And I think that on behalf of the Commission, I can state that we would like to express our respect and appreciation for all the participants of the competition for their commitment to apply for these positions at the newly established body in order to bring changes in the Ukrainian judiciary in respect of its independence and accountability. I think all Commission members would agree that we were impressed by knowledge and skills, deep understanding of the system and its challenges, by open and honest responses of many participants. And our decision-making on winners in this competition is first of all based on the integrity and professionalism as it is established by the law, but also we paid particular attention to candidates' values, motivation, particular life and work experiences, response to critical situations, understanding of the mission of the service, role of the inspector in disciplinary proceedings. In case of the competition for the position of the deputy head of the service, managerial skills and leadership qualities were also evaluated. So, with this introduction, I would like to start the second item of our agenda, of the approval of the list of winners for the competition for the position of the deputy head of the service. We conducted 5 interviews for this position, and as a result of our deliberations, 1 candidate was identified. This is Nedibaluk Victoria. And I would like to put on voting an approval of the candidacy of Nedibaluk Victoria as the winner of the competition for the position of the deputy head of the Service of Disciplinary Inspectors. Let's proceed with voting. Yulia Bokova.
Я голосую за.
I vote for. I vote for. I vote for.
I vote for.
Pavel Zelinchik.
I vote for.
And I also vote for. So the decision has been adopted on the approval of Victoria Nedibaluk as the winner of the competition for the position of deputy head of the Service of Disciplinary Inspectors. So now let's proceed with the third item. And before we vote, I would like to say that alongside with all those things that were evaluated during the interviews and when analyzing the profiles of the candidates, we also paid particular attention and focus on the diversity in respect of professional background, experiences, personal traits, work styles, approaches to problem solving, and we believe that it would bring added value to this body and developments of disciplinary practices. And with this, I would like to start the voting procedure for the approval of the list of winners of the competition for the position of disciplinary inspectors. As I mentioned before, we had 45 interviews, and as a result of our deliberations, following 25 candidates were identified as winners of the competition. And those candidates will be listed on the alphabetical order. So these candidates are the following: Volkova Anna, Grishin Stanislav, Gura Alexei, Davidovich Irina, Dробчак Natalia, Zaika Igor, Zakharchenko Maxim, Ilnitsky Oleg, Kabanets Oleksiy, Kovalchuk Alina, Koshliak Vitaly, Kucher Ivan, Lavrinchuk Maria, Lyubarets Alexandra, Nedibaluk Victoria, Osetrov Valery, Ostapenko Tetiana, Pilipenko Sergey, Pleskach Vyacheslav, Sadovy Rostislav, Stasiev Natalia, Sukhomlin Alexander, Teglayeva Olena, Tronj Igor, Čerep Vyacheslav. And now I'm putting on vote an approval of the list of winners for the position of disciplinary inspectors. Let's start voting. Yulia Bokova.
Я голосую за
I vote for the list, except Lavrenchuk Maria, because I announced self-recusal on this candidate.
за список.
I vote for the list of the candidates, except Osetrov Valery. I vote for the full list of candidates without exclusions.
I vote for the full list. I have no abstentions, recusals, or dissents.
Thank you. Pavel Zelinchik.
I vote for the list with the exception of 5 candidates. In case of Mrs. Volkova Anna, in case of Mr. Grishin Stanislav, Mrs. Lubarec Alexandra, Mr. Košliak Vitaly, and Mrs. Stasiv Natalia, I abstain from voting. In case of all other candidates who were presented on the list of winners, I vote for.
Thank you. And I'm voting for the list without any exceptions. So we've got 3 votes for the whole list, and 2 of them are votes of international commission members. So the decision on the list of the winners for the position of disciplinary inspectors has been adopted. Thank you. And also we have the 4th item of our agenda. This is the amendment of the rules of the competition. Currently, the rules of the competition for the position of the head of the disciplinary inspector service provides that 5 best performing candidates after the case study competition stage shall be invited to the final interview with the Commission. At the same time, the law on the High Council of Justice provides that at least 2 candidates for this position shall be identified and nominated to the High Council of Justice for the appointments. So we believe that the position of the head of the service is critical, and it is absolutely necessary to find the best professionals with deep understanding of the mission of this service and strong commitment and leadership qualities. Therefore, we would like to provide a possibility for more candidates to participate at the very final stage of the competition and to reveal those best traits, skills, and abilities in the interview, and to let us get acquainted with personalities of those candidates. So based on our preliminary consultations, I'm suggesting amending the rules of the competition and by extending the number of the candidates invited to the final interviews from 5 to 10. So I suggest in particular the amendment of clause 7.14 and the provision should be the following. Those candidates shall be admitted to the next stages of the competition who, pursuant to results of the evaluation of answers of the case study, ranked among the top 10 candidates with the highest scores and ratings of candidates for the position of the head of the Service of Disciplinary Inspectors. So I put on vote this amendment of the provision of the rules of competition. Yulia Bokova.
Я голосую за.
Vote for. I vote for. I vote for.
I vote for.
Thank you. Pavel Zelinchik.
I also vote for.
Thank you. And I'm voting for. So the decision of the Commission on the amendment of the rules of the competition by extending the number of candidates admitted to the final stage from 5 to 10 for the position of the head of the Service of Disciplinary Inspectors. I will, of course, ask my colleagues to have and will give a floor to have final remarks or comments of our meeting. But before that, I would like to inform all participants admitted to the competition for the head of disciplinary inspectors that now we will start our activities in this competition, and we will work intensively in conducting this competition. So last week we approved the list of candidates admitted to this competition, and now cognitive skills testing, practical case study examination, BFQ2 test, and special check will be conducted in approximately upcoming 2 months. And Commission is planning to conduct interviews and make a decision on winners of the competition in the mid of November, tentatively preliminary 12-14 November. So now I would like to give a floor to my colleagues to say something if there is will. Thank you. Olga Popikova.
Dear colleagues, from my side and from the side of the Commission, I hope that you will support me. I would like to say thank you to all participants, to all of our competition, to congratulate our winners. Thank you, dear candidates, for your belief in yourself, for your belief in the Commission, in our competition. Thank you for being brave, because yes, indeed, that's such a serious and significant step in your career. At the same time, we do really hope that this purpose of this competition, for it to be open, independent, and objective, because it's extremely important for all our Commission members. And we do really hope that our next step in selection of the head of service will be also successful. Thank you to all of you, and also thank you to my colleagues.
Вітаю.
Greetings. Yes. I also would like to say thank you to everyone who was involved in the carrying out this competition, and to be involved in the next steps, in the next competitions. And I would like to say that it's only a start of that work which is envisaged by law, and all our activities will target achievement of that purpose, of those objectives which are set forth in front of us by the law and by Ukraine. Greetings. Yeah, from my personally side, I would like to say the sincere words of appreciation to everyone who participated in this important competition. We have seen the high level of preparedness, professionalism, and accountability shown by candidates. Independently from the results of this competition, it's important to underline that participation in this competition and in this actual process is already a significant achievement. I would like to specifically thank you to organizers, because the organization of this competition was done on a so high level. Thank you so much for your participation, and let's move forward to the next successful event.
No other comments? Or John Ehrlich, the floor is yours, please.
Dziękuję. I would like to acknowledge the head of our commission, Reda Moliene, for her hard work and her dedication, and for keeping together a very diverse group of people and personalities. I want to also acknowledge and thank our Ukrainian colleagues for all of their hospitality, support, courteousness, and professionalism. And for my international colleagues for really being dedicated to this project and for their commitment to Ukrainian democracy. And lastly, to all of the candidates, both the successful ones and the ones who did not succeed, our sincere gratitude for going through a very challenging, time-consuming process, and we appreciate all of your commitment to the democratic process. Дякую. Thank you.
Thank you. If there are no comments, so then our official meeting is over. Once more, congratulations to all the winners of the competition. And now we will see each other in the competition and interviews, and then competition for the position of the head of the disciplinary inspector service. Thank you, dear colleagues, for the hard work done. Thank you.